Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I am Gina and I'm going to do an unboxing today from Sheena's Sheena Sales and Thrifty Treasures. I also just came back from thrifting myself. I've been shipping and shipping. I had 4 boxes go out today, so hopefully that will get me ahead of the game. I do work very fervently on my shipping and I'm very particular. So, you got to find that box and all those goodies. But anyway, it's kind of hot outside. And of course, we are still in August and it will be that way for a while. So, we'll give it just a few minutes for that notification to get out. But before you come in, would you please hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and share this video. So I think I'm just working with the camera on my laptop because if you don't plug in that extra camera before you set everything up, you only have one camera, but it don't make any difference. So now see if I can. Hey, Austin. Welcome in, sweetie. Good to see you. Let me see if I can find that camera. But the minute I unplug a camera to print something out, that's when I lose my transmission on my camera. Wait a minute. Hang on. Yeah, that's the right one. But anyway, good to see you too. We'll just wing it and go with what I have on the laptop. I don't have any light. I don't know how to do that. So let me go down here, and I don't want to do too much because the last time I done something, it how's that, Laura? Do you hear me? I think I had my microphone off. There was a thing through it. See, if I get to pushing a button, I end up in trouble. Good. See, every time I fool with something, I mess it up. I'm best just hands away from the keyboard and go with that. So anyway, I think we're going to get a cooler weather here next week. So I'm glad to see that. We're getting further into good. I hope it wasn't out too long. We're getting further into the month of August, so therefore the days will get shorter, but it will be cooler. That's a good thing. But I got up this morning and I had everything packed up. All I needed to do was do my famous box in a garbage bag. But you know what? If you think about it, if you buy a roll of that stuff, it's expensive. So why not have one end of it already sealed and just wrap it and tape it? It just makes more sense. So Anyway, I was out there thrifting, and I don't know. I had this. I was, I photograph a lot of stuff to see what it is before I pick it up. And I was over as far as I could get, and this lady kept going through there. And on the second time, I said, I must be in the wrong place, because it really made, I am always cordial. I'll go around to avoid getting in someone's way, but that gets on my nerves. I told my husband, I said, I'm always cordial. I'm not a mean person, but don't be taking advantage of me while I'm shopping, right? If I'm there first, go around, because that's what I do. I just go the other way. But this lady thought that I should move heaven and earth to let her around, but, so I just said, I must be in the wrong spot. Right. I do like to make photographs of things and Google them, because, I do like vintage things, and I always like to know what I am looking at. And so, anyway, we will go ahead and get started. Like I said, I'm not touching anything, because heaven knows either I'll end up mute or 4 people down there, whatever. But anyway, this is the box from Sheena. It is a smaller box. Whoops. Y'all didn't see that. Bleep that out. It's one of the smaller boxes that I have received. And Sheena, she has a lot of nice items, a lot of unique items. I think a month ago, I bought a Sheffield watch from her that has a crystal face on it, and all it needs is a little, where you wind it, it just needs that part. So I've been in the process of finding that piece, because it's probably just a matter of finding the piece, slipping it on. But it's a beautiful watch. It's a Sheffield. It's gorgeous. So it does have an actual clear crystal face on it. It's really pretty. So I'm in the process of finding the little thing that goes on the end that you wind it with. So I'm sure I won't have any problem. I took it to Fast Fix, because they used to fix watches, and they said they didn't do it anymore. And I had a long conversation with the lady behind the counter. She goes, you might go online. I think there's one other place that may be 12 miles from me that does clocks. Now, the older gentleman that owned the business years ago worked on watches. So I really don't think it's really a mechanical issue. I think it's an issue that with the stem where you wind it, and that's probably an easy fix, but you got to make sure you got the right piece. And might go on that website, Sheffield, and see what I can get, because it's an easy fix. It's beautiful. It's gold toned, and I love me some watches. So you guys know that I do love vintage clip earrings. And these are, oh my God, these things are spectacular in my earring holders downstairs. Let's see if I can find a good replacement for that. When in doubt, get the ruler out, right? But Sheena, she has a pretty much relaxed chat. Hey, Gwen, welcome in. And she's a very nice person. She does sell on other platforms. She's been at this YouTube thing for 7 years. She's very good to people when they come in the chat, but, she prefers that everyone be nice to one another, which I understand that. And, there are people that sometimes that come in and say rude things or something silly. But I always suggest, before anyone goes in there, check yourself at the door and find a new hobby if you're going to be mean, because I've seen a lot of people go down, and it's been for a good reason. So Miss Sheena, she runs a tight ship, just saying. Look at these earrings in their clip. How gorgeous are those? Hey, Brenda, welcome in. Welcome in. And she also sells on other platforms and she has 5-star ratings all across the board. Item as described, friendly and fast shipping. And that's not a, that, and that takes a lot of work. But aren't those gorgeous? They are clip ons, they are clean as a whistle. Look at that. They are not marked, but I could just see me rocking those now. There's something about, thank you, believe it or not, this and these are paparazzi. Can you believe that? And this, I think this is check glass. It does have that look to it. And thank you so much, Gwen. But I just have this thing for vintage clip on earrings. I don't know. It's like a moth to the flame. But aren't those the stones in it? They're amazing. They have that, your vintage pieces always have that really beautiful cut glass in them. And I just love those. So that's one thing. And they are as clean as a pin. And I'll have to check Randa out. That would be funny. But those are gorgeous right there. Beautiful, beautiful. And we will put them back in their bag. I'll have to check that out, Laura. I missed that. Oh my God, this is gorgeous. Hey, Marzita, welcome in, sweetheart. Thank you so much for coming in. Oh, this is amazing. And I think it's probably vintage because it is very heavy, but very well made. And it just has that. Let me see if there's a maker on that. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? You have that hanging right there. And it has that beautiful layered look. It is absolutely immaculate. I don't have very many gold. I'm surprised this one's not marked. It does have a little hook closure, and there's your little thing on the end. But I thought this was amazing. And there you have it. I could just see me wearing that now. And there's no wear on it. It's absolutely beautiful. Like I said, I don't have any gold pieces, but this would be one that I would really put on in a flash. Multi-layered, beautiful. Look at that. I believe this is probably the upper crust type of necklace. But it is gorgeous. Look at that. Beautiful. So I will probably be wearing that. Excellent condition. I just love it. Beautiful piece, heavy made. I can tell it's quality, and I'm really surprised it's not marked. But back in the day, there was more things put into quality of pieces than there is today, and that's what I really appreciate about those older pieces. Oh Lord, you guys, my love of perfume bottles. This one it's not marked, but it is a high heel shoe perfume bottle. There's the front of it. Got that beautiful little rose. I know where that's going. It's going in my bathroom. Right on the shelf. And I believe the little applicator is still in wonderful shape. There it is right there. Beautiful, very unique. I love those. Now, I've never seen a perfume bottle like this, and it's just amazing. Isn't that beautiful? And that's a perfume bottle. Let me see if it has a scent to it. Probably long since gone. Yeah, but isn't this unique? I really thought it was very unique. Something right up my alley, and I just loved it. There's your little soft petaled rose and your little rhinestones. I can't wear a lot of shoes like that anymore, guys. I usually wear a wedge heel because it balances your weight a lot better than being on your tippy toes. But I used to rock those high heels. I was something else. Hey, Chris, welcome in and hit that like button. Thank you so much, Chris. Thank you, ma'am. And next up, oh my God, you guys, I'm gonna have to have my gym tester recalibrated again. But this looks exactly like citrine, and it could be. Look at that. But I'll never know until I need to put some more batteries in my tester. It is beautiful. And look at that. That is a show stopping, heart throbbing piece. And thank you, Laura, for dropping those links. I appreciate that. But isn't that amazing? Just beautiful. But I haven't checked the stone out, but I will. But look at that stone. It does appear to be faceted. I don't know. I may have a gold mine here. I'll check that out and I'll give you guys a report on what that is. It's so good to see you guys in the chat. Usually, when I do these unboxings, I just go live, boom, there she is. But that is gorgeous. Look at that. Killer. Always like to put them back in their bags. So that beautiful, beautiful piece. Next up, we have, I tell you, this is something that is very popular in Sheena's chat, and people go bananas. This, oh my God, this is gorgeous. This is a really long glass AB coated necklace. The clasp is, I don't think it has, hang on, let me look. But as you can see, look at the light play off of those stones. And it's just beautiful. I think that might, and those are glass beads right there, those little cylinder ones right there. Isn't it beautiful? And you could wrap it around. I like to have variety in lengths. Put that on, and I could probably put it on around again, but isn't that beautiful? Let me back up a little bit. Hey, Lisa, welcome in. But look at the light play off of that necklace. Man, if that don't make your mouth water, it is so beautiful. And when you're out in the sunlight with this, man, what a light show. Isn't that lovely? It's just beautiful. Gorgeous, gorgeous. So I'm going to slide this off. But it's nice to have, I like to have different lengths of things because this would be a good accent piece. Good to see you, Lisa. This is an absolutely wonderful accent piece with anything, I know it, with anything that you would choose to wear because it's going to reflect those colors. And isn't that beautiful? All that glass. Mm-mm-mm. Beautiful, beautiful. I tell you, when Lisa will tell you when something like this goes up in for sale, man, there's a feeding frenzy because people just love it. It's so reflective. It goes with about anything you could imagine. It's just amazing. I love it. And if you're into that multi-layering look, which a lot of people are, then that would be wonderful to use because anything you would wear that has color to it would reflect off of those stones. So, man, if I'm not addicted to Oh, this is beautiful, and it's Rivole, guys, and it's a beautiful blue. So you ask yourself, what is she talking about, Rivole? Rivoli is when it's like that, when the point that is supposed to be anchored pointing down is up like that. And there's a lot of them that have points, but I believe that is probably what that is. That is a necklace. Isn't it beautiful? Is it marked? I wouldn't doubt it. But no, guys, really, this isn't Rivoli, but y'all, I thought that didn't have a point on it. But isn't that gorgeous? And you guys know Miss Thang has to have the matching earrings, as Clint calls me Miss Thang. So I'll show you the earrings. He cracks me up. He's a humdinger, isn't he? Oh yes, man, there's a feeding frenzy when those go up. It's like piranhas in a small pool together. But there was the necklace, and here is the gorgeous matching clip earrings. Aren't those amazing? I am just so addicted to vintage jewelry. And there's the back. Isn't that pretty? Give it a little bit, a little sparkle in that. Very nice. I'm like this. If I get, and this, you have some AB coated right there as well. You can see that peacock effect in that. I always like to buy the matching earrings or to have something that matches something that you're wearing. I've always been that way. Moving on to the big one. This is, if I'm not mistaken, this is a coral brooch. Oh, isn't it though? I I think I told somebody in a chat that I think I'm Zsa Zsa Gabor reincarnated, except for I don't wear feathers. But anyway, you never know. I might don feathers one day. You never know. So we have. Let me turn that light on without blinding somebody. Tell me that's. Uh-huh. We have, if I'm not mistaken, this is a Coro, I believe. I kind of like to collect those. Let me turn this off. I got a black light. Can't put that where I can't find it. Let me find another thing here where I can magnify that a little bit more for me my eyes. Here we go. Contacts you can see, but not like you could. I think I think you could pull off feathers. You think so, Gwen? You never know. I may come on here. Oh, this is a Lisner. This is a Lisner, and it's not blinged out. But you know what? I didn't have a Lisner, but now I do. Oh yeah, Lisa, I like to wear it now. That ain't no joke, but that is a Lisner, and I didn't have one, so I thought, why not? Probably can't see it, but right there is a Lisner. I kind of like to get those brooches that I'm looking. My next thing is a Miriam Haskell, and another guy reseller said he had a necklace, and I'm going to have to send him an email to make sure he brings it to Mike's this coming Sunday because I want to see it. But I think Miriam Haskell was the most renowned costume jewelry maker, especially brooches, and she was very renowned in that field. And if you ever seen her work, you would know why. She is really amazing. So, more vintage earrings. This makes a great clip-on shower, guys. I'm this way. I like to improvise. If I can't Sometimes it's just using your imagination and you can pull it off. But there's this pair right here, beautiful blue stones in those clip-ons in very good condition, really nice. Beautiful, beautiful stones in that. Love those. Whoops. Let me pick that up, guys. Excuse my... Okay. I just love vintage earrings. I swear I think I was reincarnated from back in the day because I am so dry. Oh my God, you guys are going to die. Like I said, this isn't a real big haul, but I really like everything I got. You guys know I'm a pink lover. Always been attracted to pink. And let's see. I have to show these on the ear to give. These are all glass. Put one on my ear. And I'll put one on. No, honey, it is a unboxing, Gwen, and a. I did go thrifting, so it's an unboxing and a haul. Those are glass. They're pink and they're amazing. Aren't they neat? And they are a little heavy, but hey, we have to sacrifice. But it does have that. Aren't those beautiful? Look at the fancy thing over there. And these are probably older. They're not marked. Wait a minute. Nope, they're not marked. Aren't those gorgeous? Ooh la la. And these are older. So, aren't those beautiful? Love them. I had to have them. Let me put my earring back in. But yeah, I just love that vintage jewelry, and it seems like I'm really drawn to it. And so that is the last of this box. So we're going to move on to the haul that I haven't been back very long, y'all. I came back and brought the box in the house. Thank you, Lisa. Appreciate that. Brought this box upstairs, sat down, and the rest was history. So I will show you what I found. Let me put this on the floor here. Goodness sake, that's heavy. So I know very little about this piece here. All I know is I think this is the second time I saw it, and I thought it was amazing. And I have my phone up here, and we'll do a Google search on this. Look at that. Now, someone really, this has to be older because the craftsmanship on this piece is over the charts, y'all. Look at all that fired gold on that thing. And I just imagine, I'm going to go ahead and Google this, guys. I'll give you a measurement. I'll tell you how big it is. I've seen it twice, and I thought after the second time, you guys, this is coming in at about 11 inches long and 10 inches wide. And I'm going to Google this, and we'll find out what it is. Because like I said, I just got home not too long ago, and I told myself I was going to do a live, and by gosh, I was up wrapping, and my husband took all those boxes to the post office. I'm not done yet. I'm still working. And, well, when you resell and you have a lot of porcelain items and glass items, it takes, well, the first thing you got to do is find a box. And then you have to arrange it in the box so it won't get broken. So I'm going to take a quick shot of this, and we're going to see what this is. I know it's vintage. I know it is. Nothing today has that type of heavy fired gold on it. Nothing. So I just picked it up because I thought it was different, and we're going to find out what this is. So it looks like a candy. It may be a double candy dish. I don't know. But I saw it in there before and I kind of passed it by and I thought, well, I'm going to, pick that up because it just kept calling to me like I really liked it. So why not? Because I know a lot of things I have sold so many items this last sale, and it's been keeping me very busy, and it's a challenge, but it's well worth it when you get to send beautiful things to people. Uh-oh. Oh, I think this brand name of this is Harmony House. Let me keep looking, guys, and see what we. I don't see anything exactly like this, but I do think it falls under. It is not marked on the bottom. I already checked, but I think it's falling under Harmony Glass under that name. You guys, I don't see anything remotely similar to this thing. We may have a one of a kind or one of very few. Thank you, Lisa. Appreciate that. But it just kept calling to me. And after the second time I seen it, I said, you might as well buy it and get it over with. You know you're going to eventually. Aha. Okay. That's not even it neither. Let me go back. It's not a bonbon holder. I guess you put anything you wanted to in it. But you guys, I cannot even find this. I'm thinking by some of the descriptions of the other things, it may be Harmony House China score. But all I see in here is it's. I think it is China. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad I picked that up. But look at the great detail that is went into that. You talk about amazing. Let me move it in. No one but someone like this would make such a piece with this much detailed and this much fired gold and it be cheap. It's different. I don't know what it is. It would be pretty in a bathroom with soaps and little decorative soaps, or you could use it for about anything. But I thought it was different, and I thought, why not? But that could be China, y'all, and I think it's a lot. It's older, and I think the dust on it was free. I'm pretty sure it was. But look at that part. This is what I really like. That right there, beautiful. Thank you. So moving on. Okay, I did get a set of candle holders. They are old, and I'll tell you exactly what they are. I love vintage glass. And I'll show them to you. Oh, they're really nice, you guys. And I did get a shot of these in between being annoyed by someone that kept expecting me to move when I was there first. It's just not in my DNA to be rude, guys. Wait a minute. Surely to God I didn't pick up. Oh, crap. I'm going to have to go back to the store because in the middle of being annoyed by somebody. Yes, Lisa, I'm going to try to. But I found this and I picked up the wrong thing. So I'm going to call them. Instead, I picked up. You guys, I must be overly tired. Yes, Lisa, I'm the type of person I always like to get my last auction taken care of before. I thought I got the wrong thing. I was getting ready to always like to take care of those items before I have another auction because once as a reseller, once you get in the weeds like that, unless you have jewelry or something lightweight, then you really get in trouble, and then your therefore your reputation. They're like, gosh, yeah, probably so, Lisa. I'm going to wait to sell it. Like I said, I don't like to get in the weeds. I like to make sure that everyone I sell to gets their things before I even attempt another auction. That way, it's just much better that way. Plus, people don't get upset with you, like, where's my invoice? So, almost panicked, but I didn't. I had it holding it the wrong way. So, this these are candle holders. They are vintage. Look at the bottom of that. Look at that. And they set like that. And here they are a set. And I'll tell you what they are because I did Google it. And I thought, surely I didn't get so discombobulated that I picked up the wrong. But no, I didn't. Thank goodness. Was I annoyed? Yes. But I got through it. Thank you, Lisa. Yes, I enjoy sharing things with people, especially those who love that vintage glass. It's always fun. One of these days, I'll do a video when there's not very many people in there. That way, we won't, I won't, you know how you whisper something under your breath? What? I do it, but I'm much louder than a whisper, so I got to be careful. So, we have, these are crystal. Let me go into that. It's vintage. Set of 2 crystal clear candlestick holders, heavy glass, and they are from the 1950s. Let me make sure I know what I'm talking about. And talks about an unusual pattern on that. The origin is unknown. Unusual pattern. But they are in real good shape. I think they're from the 1950s. And we have a set. Aren't those beautiful? And they're talking about the pattern being unusual. I guess that's what they're talking about right there. They are gorgeous. There's your underneath of that. And you can tell they're old and they're from the 50s. So wouldn't those be nice adorning someone's table during the holidays with the Christmas lights on the tree dancing off of those? Wouldn't that be beautiful? Gorgeous. I saw those, and very rarely do you find a pair of anything like that. It's kind of a rare occurrence, but sometimes you just get lucky. Next up. Now, this one I also saw a couple times in there, and this is hand painted, I'm pretty sure. And this is that it's made in Japan, and it is a vase. And I could Google this so we know more about it. I just kind of saw it and I thought I'd pick it up. And sometimes my inclinations on things are pretty good. Look at that. Back it up a little bit. Isn't that beautiful? See the raised paint right there? That's a technique that they use in Japan, especially that raised area right through there. It's beautiful. There's the opening right there. And just out of curiosity, and we'll make a quick picture of it. I passed it up once, and I thought, I'm going to get that because it's really nice. A lot of people collect vases like that. So we're going to get a good shot of that, and we'll see we might really have a treasure, right? Never know till you look. So But that's hand painted without a doubt. Most of your Japanese and Chinese things are hand painted like that. So let's take a gander, take a look, and oh dear me, I was right. It's a Japanese porcelain vase. More hand painted like I thought it was. And it has the name Morage, Morige, but it is definitely porcelain with, let's visit that, 10.5 inches tall. Yeah, it's Morige trim vintage, so it is an oldie. Let me see if I see any crazing. There's no crazing. Let's see if we can nail this down to a date. Let's see. No, it doesn't give us a date, but it is vintage, and that is hand painted. And the technique that I was talking about, this in the Japanese culture, this is something that they like to do, and it is time consuming, but hey, you know, there's a lot of tradition passed down in the Japanese and Chinese, and they like to do it right. That's the way they do it. I found another basket, y'all. It's not it, the first thing I do is I'm rubbing my hands together hoping it's Fenton, but it's not. Here we have this little vase, not a vase, but little basket. It's not crystal, but it is vintage. Look at that. Usually that in the bottom like that is a dead giveaway. It is beautiful. It's not very big. However, it is not Fenton, and that's the first thing I'm hoping for when I find something. But I'll tell you what it is because I took a picture of it. I've been lucky on Fenton lately. I've picked up a piece of Fenton and didn't even know it was Fenton. I just picked it up because I thought it was pretty. So let's that. There's those. There's the basket. So I'll tell you what it is. No, that's not the right one. Or is it? No, that's another basket I picked up. Okay. There it is. So we're going to find out what we're looking at here. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it. Let me narrow this down because it wants to give you specs on the entire shelf, and that's not what we're looking for. Now, so this one is, I know I saw that. Here, just for giggles, we'll just make a picture of it again. You know, when you take a picture of something in a place and there's all kinds of the stuff around, you usually end up getting a bunch of things in the picture and you have to narrow it down. You have to take and, but this is pretty. I know it's vintage for sure. So I know I seen something that impressed me. So let's take a look. Mhm. So this one is, I had to get it off to itself. That is vintage Victorian clear bride's May basket. So let's visit that and see if they tell us what year it's from. Bride's Victorian clear glass bride's May basket, 6 inches tall, lotus blossom opening. It doesn't tell you anything about the date of it. It is vintage and vintage Victorian bride's clear glass basket with basket weave design. Wow. I didn't know that a bride carried something like that. It must have been an old tradition. Vintage Victorian clear glass. That's what it is. Isn't it beautiful? There's the bottom. Like I said, it's small but mighty. Thank you. Isn't that beautiful? I really never, I haven't been to a yard sale all season this year. I usually just end up, and it's been so hot, and I just go to my favorite consignment. And so I hope they have some in the fall, then I can get out and run with the best of them. But, oh my God, I got this at an excellent price. Wait till you see it. Off of there. As you guys know, a lot of people do love trinket boxes, and I found Hey, Brian, welcome in, sweetie. I hope your mom's doing okay, hun. Oh my goodness, you guys, this is not marked. That is a trinket box, and it's a big one, a very big one. Let me click this heart. I know that opens. There's only one little flaw, and I didn't even notice it. There's a little hole right there. I don't know how it got there, but aesthetically, it's very nice. But it has that one little crack. I don't know how it got there. That's weird. I never even looked, but I thought it was pretty enough to pick it up. So who really, I mean, as beautiful as it is, that's kind of insignificant. It does not go all the way through, but it is beautiful. It is a larger one. It has a little cherub with a birdhouse. Then you have this decorative stuff around the edges here. Very beautiful. But I never even looked inside of it because I didn't expect that. But still, aesthetically, it's very nice. Still, I don't know how that got there. I don't see the piece to it anywhere. It hasn't fallen off. But aesthetically, it's still stunning. And I'll give you a measurement on it. And we'll do a quick shot on that to see what this is. The most beautiful parts on the outside, anyway. This is 6.5 inches tall, and it is about 4 inches across. And it is a trinket box. It's probably one of the largest trinket angel boxes that I have seen. And I'll move it in. There's its little face. It's even showing, it's got its little rear end back there. You feel like you're being mooned, you guys? There's his bare bottom, so he is a cherub. Yeah, and I didn't even open it up. I figured, wow, that's in good condition. I'm just going to get it because it's pretty. So we're going to do a quick shot on this, guys, and we're going to see what it is. I thought it was different. It's got a little bird on its arm. But like I said, aesthetically, it looks fine. What we see on the outside looks amazing. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a quick picture. This is the largest angel trinket box I have ever found. And I thought, how lucky. But there wasn't a piece of it in there anywhere, so I don't know how that happened. But anywho, we're going to take a look and see what we have. Let's see here. So there she is, right there. Ceramic white. Now it does show this is the gold one with the birdhouse. It does show it is ceramic, but I see one here that says it's ivory, so I'm ivory porcelain. So I'm not for sure what that is. It kind of feels like porcelain. Hinged cherub. Maybe these people have different descriptions on it, but let me go into one that's going to give me the best description, which would probably be eBay. But I just thought it was adorable. We'll see what the age is on that. It's 7 inches high and 5 across. And here's what it says. It says it's a ceramic, gold trim, heart closure, in good condition, except when I lift up the thing and see that little bitty hole in there. But really, aesthetically, it's amazing. And what would make it even more amazing if it had a music box? But it don't. But it is precious. So even though it does have that little boo boo, and I don't know how that. And it's not rough. It's not like somebody. It's the thing of it's not rough, but it is right there. And like I said, aesthetically, it's killer. So I don't think I went wrong in buying that. A lot of people do love angels, and I'm one of them. And oh, I love this compact. I'm a compact person. I love a good. And I don't know. I'll have to make a picture of this. I really don't know the age of it. It could be an older one, but it's in magnificent shape. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And it is a double compact. Let me get into it here, guys. And you have a double mirror. Wonderful shape on the back. Not a scratch nor nothing. Let's Google this. Isn't that nice, Brian? It's like enamel. I'm going to Google this just for to see what it is because it could be really. I love these vintage compacts, and I'm getting ready to do a short on some vintage ones that I purchased recently. Dang, those women are. You get a vintage compact or something associated with makeup, and they go bananas. Excuse me. So I'm going to take a picture of it just to see what if it's really. It's in gorgeous condition. I often said, I think I was reincarnated from back in the day, and I think I'm buying back some of my own pieces when I was. I know that sounds weird, but I am attracted to that stuff. So let's see what the good news is. It's just an enamel compact. I don't think it's vintage. I don't see anything that indicates that it is vintage. Let me keep looking because it's got some swirly, but it is a beautiful compact in excellent condition. Is that it? Your enamel, especially when enamel wear is really amazing on something, people really go crazy over it. But I think it is enameled. And it does have weight to it. I thought it was gorgeous. Look at that swirl in there. Isn't that beautiful? Where it kind of lifts up right there. Yeah, I love that flower, and it has weight to it. So I may investigate a little bit further because it may be an older piece because today's pieces are not made like yesteryear pieces were, that's for sure. So we're going back in. So I thought that this piece was really unique. I'd never seen anything like it. I just grabbed it on the way out, and it's really nice. Sticker off. Have you guys ever seen anything like this? Yeah, today is everything's, they don't take as much pride in craftsmanship like they used to. And this says this is a Sienna by Gooinger, Goodinger. It is oven, microwave, and dishwasher safe. But isn't that different? I think I'll Google that. Look at the shape of that. Now, isn't that amazing? Kind of looks like a that. And I'm going to take a picture of it. It does give a description on the bottom, but I'm going to get down, and it does have a lid. I'm going to get down deeper into that to see exactly what we have, because I think it's really unique. So let's take a quick picture and see if we have something that's, see the age of it. I always like to see the age of things if I can. So, very unique piece. That's what drawn me to it, and we'll see what it comes up as. So, we might have something from the 60s. Who knows? It kind of reminds me of something from the 60s. So, let's go in. Okay, it's Gottinger Sienna covered porcelain baker. And I'm going to go in and see what they say about it. But Gottinger is evidently an art company. And I'm going to go in and see what our year is on that. That is definitely unique. I don't see how some of these pieces get to them mid-century. Oh my goodness. Score. So let's see what they're saying about it. Two Gottinger white casserole dish. That's porcelain on top of it. My goodness. But it does say mid-century on this. Amazing. But I do like to pick up those unique pieces. I mean, I've never really seen, I'll show you the thing, the Gottinger mark on the back of it. Let me move it in a little bit and straighten it out right there. So that's a nifty little thing. It doesn't have anything wrong with it. I was talking to the lady. I said, how in the world do some of these pieces get to you guys in one piece? Because, sometimes they must be very careful, and the people must wrap these or something, because they've got some amazing things in really good shape. It just baffles me to, and their people must be really careful when they handle them. But the next thing I picked up, I knew there may be some 70s people out there that love this look. These are brand new. And you ask yourself, what is that? You stick a pillow in that. It has a zipper. I have a set in pink. And then I have a set in white, because I know sometimes people like that. But as you can see, it's an excellent shape. Here's the white. Very clean. Here's your zipper. You put your pillow in there, and then you just zip it down, and there you go. And I have a set of these. They're pretty good sized. I'll give you a measurement on them, because you never know what people are looking for. Yeah, I've never seen a shape that's like you just go in, and you never know what people are looking for. So you never know. This really make someone's day, So we're looking at 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, about over 18 inches, about 19. And they are fuzzy. They are in excellent shape. They are brand new. So to each his own. They are fuzzy. They're really soft, and you just don't know what people are looking for. I know the 70s was really popular for this kind of stuff. That fur is clean. It is very clean. A lot of times when you find stuff like that, there's gunk in there or somebody spilled something. But some people, and it's so soft. I have a big fluffy pair in white there. Yeah, they're fun. A lot of young teenage girls really like that look as well. Now I draw the line when it comes to putting it in the back of your car where your backup light is. I draw the line on that. I've seen it like that. People put that back there, and I'm like, wow. But I do have one in white, and I do have one in pink. But I've seen some cars like that. So I did pick up a brooch as well. Once I get it off of here. And I did notice it was marked, and I couldn't see what it was marked as. And I'm thinking Monet. We'll see if my inclination is correct. Where's that mark at? Man, they make these things so small. I was wrong, but I'm happy because this is Trifari. Trifari is very popular. There's the back of it. The only thing that would make this even more perfect if it had the matching earrings, but I'm sure those are long since gone. Isn't that beautiful? That is Trifari. Very pretty brooch there. I don't know what that is right there, but I was thinking Monet, but it is Trifari. So that's good. I know Trifari brooches and stuff sought after. People seem to like it, and that does work. You love milk glass? She just jogged my memory. I think this is milk glass. This is numbered on the bottom. USA. Loveland. Something USA. NAP. Let me see here. It says NAP NAPCO 1184. It's numbered. Yeah, I like that wheat design, but it has all that going on. Kind of like that. That's pretty awesome right there. There's the inside of it. When she said milk glass, that kind of triggered that. I said, hey, I've got something. I just had to look over. But Brian, I am working on your box next. Minnie's box was over 10 pounds. And needless to say, you know how I am about packing. I won't... but everything in there is very neat. And I think I have you and Sheena left. I've been working it. I mean, 4 packages left this house today alone. And my husband's all, yes, Brian, honey, let me show it to you because I know Brian likes, and isn't that beautiful? I know I've got one for you too, Lisa, and I thought Lisa will probably maybe at the sale. So your item is right over there. And yes, isn't that beautiful? Nate. That's one of them Trifari babies that everybody seeks after. But you're very welcome, Lisa. I don't mind at all. He got the bowl with the cups today, and thank you, Brian. I hope it. Hey, Lori, welcome in, sweetheart. I packaged your cup separately because I felt like it was really necessary. And I'm glad isn't it? Sometimes when you see things on the screen, they're even more amazing when you get them at home. And it just makes you really happy. Yeah, Brian, it was really, really nice. It was really nice. And yes, for boy, I go over it with a fine tooth comb. Thank you, Miss Laura. So, like I said, I've been busy. I got up this morning and made my coffee and I knew I had some people who paid. I knew I had to get out the door, and I try not to. When people pays for something, I try not to sit on that too long because I don't like that. I just like to. They pay. I want it out the door, and if it's during the hours that the post office or the UPS stores open, there I go. My husband does a lot of. He takes a lot of my stuff to the post office. He is a tremendous help, and he's just has this little dolly, and I stack it on there. It's a smaller version with wheels. We take that bungee cord, he puts it in his truck, and look on the bottom of the pen. Does the name have a crown on top? Good point, Lisa. I better look. And I know what Lisa, the crown Trifari is even a better. I'll take another look, sweetheart. Thank you for asking me that. No, honey, I just see Trifari and that trademark C on it. But man, this is made wonderful. Don't see any crowns, but thank you for telling me to look for that. I really appreciate it. No crown, but usually your crown Trifari is usually the upper crust of Trifari. But this is a very beautiful brooch. The only thing that would make it better is the matching earrings, but we can't have it all. But it is gorgeous. But like I said, I said, darn it, I'm doing a video today. I'm getting myself up. I wrapped for 2 big boxes and 2 medium size. I got those all wrapped up, labeled, and out the door to the post office. And I said, well, I'm going to do a video. And I usually like to go to the thrift shop on Saturday just to see what they have. And they never disappoint. They always have something really nice. I know, Lori, I used to work for a home health care service, and I am busier now than I ever was when I worked. Man, I'm one of those overachievers. But, I'm the type of person, any type of job that I ever did, I always gave it 110%. And that's just my personality. If I'm going to do something, I always do it correctly. And it might take me a little longer to invoice, but you have to find a box. You have to, if you have a lot of porcelain or glass items, you have to accommodate for that. I would rather be a little bit slower on that than to send something out and have it decimated, which would really be bad. But yeah, I packed one. I think it was minis, but it went out like a champion. That thing was packed so tight. Did you invoice me yet? I'm going to wait. Okay, Lisa, if you want me to, I'll wait to invoice you. I don't mind holding it random. Hi, Mom. Did you have kids? Who's random? Welcome in, random. I don't. Yes, I have a daughter. I have one daughter is 30. She's 7 years old. Yes, I do have a girl. Yes, her name is Shannon. And welcome in. I think you're new to the chat. Thank you for coming. Random 20. Welcome in. Were you scrolling YouTube and just happened to see I was live and decided to drop in? Well, I'm glad you're here. Always nice to have those familiar faces as well as the people that may be a new subscriber. I really appreciate that. So let's go in here. But yeah, I've had to come up here and turn the air on because I didn't want to be sweating. So, random, do you have a channel as well, or are you just a buyer on YouTube, or what is your because I know lots of people have channels. So anyway, it's good to see you. Thank you for dropping in. We had a jewelry unboxing as well as a small haul. Your girl like you or no? Well, random, she looks a lot like her dad, but our voices are just alike. And she takes after her dad's side of the family, which isn't a bad thing, you know. But she she's a good girl. So, but it's always good to see those. Okay. Always like to check things out, y'all. All right. 3 years ago, and you've got 15 subscribers. So, random, the best thing to do on if you want your channel to grow, you have to have content. The eyes, kind of random. Yeah, we have. I have my. I look a lot like my dad's aunt, quite a bit. My channel is old. Yeah, sometimes it's not that I'm paranoid. I just like to check out who's in the chat. I don't have subscribe. Oh my goodness, you guys. I'm looking at my yeah, that's what you got to do. So random, as long as you're right. Anyone is welcome into the chat as long as they are friendly to the people in the chat. I have no problem. I welcome you with open arms. I know that I'm not being judgmental. I'm just kind of being on the safe side. So it never hurts to check things out. I'm not judging anybody, but we all know that there are some real questionable situations, but it's good to have you. Random, what it seems to me that you are from a different country. Where do you, what country do you reside in? Right. I don't have a problem with people that have different nationalities whatsoever. From Algeria. Wow. So, if you don't mind me asking, are you male or female? I know a lot of times, we're not being judgmental. We just want to make sure to keep, a person's chat safe and stuff. But, however, am just joking. What are you joking about? Hey, Clint, welcome in. I must know what you're joking about. Oh, that is very nice. Welcome in, Clint. Welcome in. Well, random, you're welcome in. Like I said, just, we're all nice to one another and no shenanigans now. I really do enjoy people from different nationalities that come in. That's okay. Sometimes it would be hard if I was to speak your language. I would fail miserably, but you're okay. You speak Arabic. Wow. So Clint was on he had a live the other day. You're very welcome, Random. And someone come every time he has a live, someone comes in there and they're mean. And Clint is really a nice guy, and they want to be mean and nasty. Do you know any word Arabic? No, sir, I really don't. Or ma'am, I don't know if you're male or female. Oh, but yeah, someone's always bugging Clint. I think Clint, there's one way you can, and see, he times them out, and here comes another one, and they're saying nasty things, and it's uncalled for. If people are going to use YouTube to demean someone's character or make fun of somebody, that's really sick. The mask behind you scares me. Those are ladies. They're porcelain lady faces. Don't be afraid. I'll take my big head and block them. There you go. Those are just ladies with big fancy feathers and stuff like that. Don't be afraid. There you go. You can't see them now. But I do like those masks and everything like that. I always have. So, Random, anytime that I'm live or whatever, have an auction, you are more than welcome to come in. We just had to check you out a little bit. I hope you're not offended by that. Better safe than sorry. So. But you're so welcome. Because in this world, we are all people, no matter what our nationality is. And, we should treat people as equals until they do something and they give us a reason not to do it that way. All right, Random. Thank you for coming in. Don't make sure you hit that thumbs up. That's important. And leave a comment after the video. Just saying. Just saying. Clint, what have you been doing today? Clint, shoot, it's nothing for him to go live and twice in one day. But like I say, I like to go ahead and get those packages out from one sale before I do another. That way I'm not what they call in the weeds, and it's not fair to people. That I do like to get their items out as promptly as I can because it's only fair. Decorating your wall for Halloween. He's getting, fall's just right around the corner if you think about it. What's today? The 17th, I think. But I was looking, I got 6 new subscribers, you guys. I'm at 456. That's wonderful. I think I picked up 6 subscribers, and that is a good thing. We're always watching that, but like I said, I do sometimes thrifting to get your mind off of something. It's good to get out there and just thrift because you never know what you might find out there. You may find something at Vintage Halloween. Aaron, who? Do we have an Aaron in here? Oh, Aaron said hi. Tell Aaron I said hello too, and say hi to your mom. Right, your sister. I was scratching my head. Who? Yeah, Aaron is Clint's sister. But yeah, Clint, he has sometimes when he goes live, he has some real stinkers come into his chat and he has to time them out or something. But Clint, there's always going to be people like that. Just ignore it and go on. Evidently, they might be a little jealous because you're high on the subscriber list, but that's your problem. We all know you're a sweetheart. And people just let it roll off your back because people, it's a shame that people think that have so much time to come into someone's chat and cause confusion and be hateful. Be constructive, not destructive. And that's what that is. That's not right. And I really don't like that. So, like I said, we can't be liked by everyone, but at least, if you don't like somebody, stay away from them and respect. Hey, Elizabeth, welcome in, sweetheart. So, you know, and there will be people in life we don't like, and we just cringe when we see them. And if people are that uncomfortable with that person, just leave because no one goes into an auction. Now, Clint doesn't do auctions. He used to be uncomfortable. Thank you, and thank you, Brian. I appreciate that. But people don't go into an auction to see someone act a fool and distract people. Now, I was in Laura's and Jason got me started. But there's a difference between a distraction that's annoying and one that may actually be funny. But I don't like, and it does, the more people talk in your chat, it helps your algorithm actually, just as long as they're not being, thank you, Miss Laura, as long as they're being friendly and nice. The world is full of enough hatred and we don't need to add to it by, you know, we really don't. But like I said, you never know. Last night was good, clean, fun, and people are messaging me saying how much they laughed and I needed it. Oh, yeah. And it's good to laugh. I laugh. I say stuff about myself and laugh. And it was. And Jason, bless his heart, he gets me started and he knows I'm going to, but yeah, never, people do need to laugh. We live in a world of unrest and so many things going on. To be able to sit there and watch beautiful items and be able to laugh is really priceless. It's really something that the world needs. But I'm always saying something silly, but that there are certain people, and Jason's one of them, that I come across and he gets me started and we just cackle, but that's what it's all about. I know, isn't he? But, even Mike, January House Mike, and his partner Johnny, I cannot, hey, Joanne, welcome in, sweetie. I cannot watch those two without laughing. And my husband looks at me like, what are you laughing? I said, well, these two guys are killing me. And I think they're going to be on this Sunday, January House Mike and Johnny's his partner. And I'm emailing you, Johnny, and you better have that Miriam Haskell necklace. But yeah, they are so much fun, and that you just laugh and laugh. And but I'm usually not devilish unless certain people are in the chat that get me started. But it was fun last night, and But it's good to laugh and just have a good time and everybody getting along. But it was very fun. And sometimes you have personalities that add to your chat, that's for sure. But it was all fun. And I think this person in there, I was just joshing and I asked Laura, I had a question, and I said, do they make a nair for facial hair? And this lady thought I was really serious, and she said yes, and I was cracking up. Hey, Sissy Michelle, I love you too. Welcome in, sweetheart. And I was just kidding. I was just trying to, and I started laughing on that one because she thought I was really looking for that. I know it. He's something else. And when he gets me started, it's like you know, he is a hoot. I had your live playing. Thank you. Yes, those watch hours are very important. And while she was cleaning, how's the putty cats and the what's his name, Jasper, or what's your? I think he's a beagle, isn't he? And the kitty cat. But yeah, it never hurts to laugh. Some day, some days may be harder than others, and we get sick and tired of the outside world, and we just tune into an auction, and it all goes away. But it's very therapeutic. Yes, Sissy Michelle, hit those thumbs up. That's very important. But and some of these people kill you with some of their items, and they bring out something vintage, and I'm all over it like a cheap suit. But hey, what can I say? But what's Clint saying? Hi, Michelle. Thank you, Miss Lisa. I do appreciate that. That Clint cracked me up. He said he was somewhere and he was looking in the mirror, and his mom said he was getting gray hair. And he said, I was looking at my beautiful blue eyes. Clint, did they start playing that song, You're So Vain, when you was looking in the mirror? No, I'm kidding. He said, my beautiful blue eyes. That song, he walked into the party like he was walking into a yacht. Clint does have a captain's hat. Clint's just a young pup yet. What are you, 30? Clint is 30, 35. You're Shannon's age, 35, 36, 37. Oh, Lord, Lisa, it'd take me 10 years to. It's a good thing we got a big house here because, man, I was lagging. Uh-oh, Sissy Michelle, be careful of them storms. He is 33, so Clint's got that Burt Reynolds personification. Me and him do laugh a lot. He's got, except the time he mentioned that on that live that time, and I just couldn't believe what he said. He's laughing right now. I know he is. I can hear you, Clint. I know you're laughing. But he is a good person. He likes Halloween. That's his business. And hey, Monica, welcome in, sweetheart. We've went over a few items and just talking, and And it's good to see you. Thank you for coming in. You kill me. I know. But if Clint likes Halloween stuff, that's his business. If he wants to do a video and be on a linoleum floor, spinning on his head, spitting quarters out, that's his business. That's his business too. Thank you, Brian. I appreciate that. And Brian, he's blazing a trail too. We want to see that. We want to have that live come out, and we all come over and support you. Well, Monica, I'm glad you're here, sweetheart. Yeah, Clint, his room is totally Halloween, and that's what he likes. Clint crafts as well. One time he was doing a crafting. Yeah, the butt beads. He was doing a crafting thing where he was using a hot glue gun. Well, he got frustrated and he left the camera, and I never heard such colorful language. This piece of beep. But he did get a new glue gun. I said, I'm thinking, Clint, do you realize that you're live and everybody can hear you? I was thinking, don't make me come over there with the bar of soap. There's Clint's channel. Clint, he's over 1K. Clint's the video king. Him and his blue eyes. Don't die on us, Clint. You're 33. We want you to live. Hey, Southern Belle, welcome in, sweetie. We're just kind of talking and stuff like that. But thank you for coming in, Miss Bell. I appreciate that. I was thrifting. I sent out some big old packages early today and just trying to get some loose ends. Went out thrifting but a lot of people, truthfully, a lot of people don't get out, and some people don't have the health to get out. So they just love it when you go out and pick up these beautiful things and ship them to them, and no fuss, no muss. But a lot of people cannot get out, and they do love to see. Thank you, Southern Belle. Believe it or not, that's paparazzi and the matching earrings. But they can't get out, and some of them are bedfast, and when they watch an auction, it is the highlight of their day. And we don't realize what our outreach is to people. There are many people that, like I said, can't get out, and people that are confined to a wheelchair or bedfast, and they love auctions, and they love participating in the auction. They like communicating with people, getting to know people, and they love beautiful things. So therefore, they get their stuff shipped to them. And did I miss the butterflies? No, I didn't have any butterflies this round. I had some angels. Right. And join in the chat and have fun. Everyone has different incomes, and everyone gets paid at different times. Never feel obligated. Come in there and talk and get to know people. I've gotten to know a lot of people on YouTube. Oh, absolutely. Southern Belle, that keeps, and a lot of times people get on QVC and HSN, and they offer that card, they get it, they overspend, then next thing they know, they're in debt. And this is just a good way to offer some things like that for good prices and ship them to them at a good price. And hey, and YouTube is quite a bit like an outreach, I think, where it oh yeah, and auctions are fun. And I didn't have the only thing I had of Temptation Sissy Michelle was I did have an angel trinket box. Thank you very much. Yeah, and you do meet wonderful people on YouTube, and sometimes you do get someone that crawls in there and gets on your nerves, but that's what they had the mod is for. That takes care of those little things because no one likes that. They don't like to be distracted. And, that way no one likes to time anybody out, but sometimes it's necessary. But Sissy Michelle, this is a trinket box I picked up, and it's a big one. Look how it's that big. The only thing I didn't notice about it was that right there, and really that's really smooth, and it's not all the way through. And aesthetically, it's perfect. There's no wear on that. And if you haven't been moon today, there you go. There's a full moon right there. So, most of the cherubs are, they do have little bare bottoms. And it does have a little bird on his little arm. How cute is that? That's the biggest trinket box I've seen in many, many trips to the thrift shop. And trust me, I've had several. But also, I have I have a set of salt and pepper shakers like that, sits on a tray, and evidently the other piece in the bottom must be in another box because here's your stopper, and it's a salt and pepper shaker, and it sits on a tray, like the same kind of thing, and it's in a box somewhere, y'all. I'll be bringing that one too, but you just Laura said she wants those. Okay, Miss Laura. Can't I can't turn Laura down because she does a lot of work for me and I really appreciate that. Oh, you've got a boy angel like that? Yes, Laura. Aren't those adorable? And it has a little platter that matches, and I've got the other one somewhere. Evidently, it got interchanged in a box. Yes, Laura, you got it, kiddo. So, okay, Miss Laura, and I know it's up here because it may be downstairs. I'll have to look, but I thought it was the most adorable little set. And you're getting two, one salt, one pepper sitting on a tray. How cute is that? And I know it's up here. It's just you're very welcome, Laura. But I always have an amazing time with you guys, and really love to see you come into the chat. And hey, R&R Picker, welcome in, sweetheart. Thank you for coming in. We're just kind of talking about YouTube and things in general. And it's good to get when you have subscribers. It's good to get to know those people because people like to converse back and forth, and it's good to have that relationship with your subscribers. And like I said, when you come into the chat, don't feel pressured to buy anything. Just enjoy yourself. And if you say, hey, I want something, but I don't get paid till so and so, just let me know and I will take care of it. because I know that we all get paid. Okay, Miss Lisa, thank you for coming in, and I will hold your Spidell bracelet. Thank you so much. But it is important to have that relationship with your subscribers, and you know, but I want everyone to be able to. That's why my priorities are extremely high, because I like everyone to have the opportunity to own something they probably always wanted, or they think that's really beautiful, because that's just what I do. I like to pick out those beautiful things and bring them to you, and be fair about it. And I try to be really reasonable, and but that jewelry bottle was something else. Just saying, what's in here? Big nothing. I also forgot I was going to sell this last night, and I forgot. That's glass, and it just sits. It spins. The reason why I had to lower that, if I don't have my camera on top of this plugged in, I ain't getting nowhere. Isn't that pretty? That's glass. That is glass, y'all. Isn't that beautiful? It was a part of my, and y'all know this glass can be expensive, and that's glass. It's your little carousel, and that turns on the bottom. You like that? Isn't that wonderful? All the little horses. We'll set it over there, and I'm not for sure what that plays. It's pretty though. Got a mirror right there. It's mirrored right there. Beautiful piece. That's one I've had for quite some time, and yeah, it's always, let it not be said that I'm stagnant when it comes to thrifting, because I get out there and yes, Sissy Michelle had a birthday. Hang on. What'd I do with my bear? I had a birthday bear in here, and I must have. Let's see. I got to get that out of here too. Let's see. There's my bear. Oh, darn it. I can't find my bear that has that globe. Oh, well. I had it, and it plays happy birthday to you, and now I can't find it. Darn it. Mercy. But where is that? It's up here in this abyss, and I thought I seen it. It'll show up when I'm not looking for it, like most things do. Yep. She's Sissy Michelle, still my baby sister, because I'm just a few years older than her. If you believe that, I'll tell you another one. But it's really good to see you guys. It's, man, have you ever noticed how fast time flies? It really does. One day it's You're at Monday, and the next day it's Friday, and you don't even know how you got there. I guess when you stay busy, I think I'm busier now than I ever was when I worked a job. The puppers took it. No, now Ginger and Gizmo, they like the smaller toys, and good luck to them if they could find it. I usually keep it right on my. Those dogs are rotten. No, they if they walk, they couldn't get too far. They don't come upstairs, but they are rotten. My husband has got Ginger to the point where she loves her daddy. I tell you, you can ask her, "Where's your daddy?" and he can be in her lap, and she'll go. She'll look right at him. And she's supposed to be my dog. I picked her out for me, but you can't help who they get attached to. Animals are that way. Oh, Sissy Michelle, thank you. That's that person I had come in was afraid of my mask back there. That's not scary, but I kind of put my head like that so they couldn't see him. But there's nothing scary about those masks unless you have what do they call that when you have an aversion to a mask? But anyway, my pup Olive is attached to me. Yeah, they'll pick their person, and sometimes when I went and looked at them, I wanted a female. So when I seen Gizmo, he was mostly white with a little mask, and I thought, please let that be a girl. Please let that be. Thank you. Isn't that pretty? But he was a boy, and I picked Ginger out. My husband said, "Go ahead and pick that other one." I said, "Man," I said, "I didn't expect that." So I went for one and came back with two. But they are brothers and sisters, and we had them all taken care of, spayed and neutered. And I think they. It's almost better to have a little playmate for them. That way, if you're out somewhere, they won't get into to mischief. But I've had toy poodles. I had a Pekingese one time, and oh, what's those dogs? A Pomeranian. I had a Pomeranian one time, and I like the smaller dogs. Not the real big ones. I have a cousin that breeds those mastiffs that looks like a horse, but it's a dog. So I don't think he's doing that anymore. But he used to breed those mastiffs, and those are colossal, big dogs. Let me tell you. But most of my relatives, I was born in Kentucky, and a lot of them live over there. There's not too many of them left. As the years go on, they some of them pass away, and but. Well, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and I'm probably going to go down and eat me some dinner. I really enjoyed your company. Thank you so much for coming in. Don't forget the thumbs up. Share this out and subscribe. Olive is such a cutie baby. I know. They get rotten. So I'm going to let you guys go for now, but I just wanted to do this video and get we need those videos under our belt. And Brian, just let me know when you're going to have your video, and I will be there with bells on. And once you start doing them, you get used to it, and you just get on there, and it's just it's like I know the people are on the screen, but it feels like they're with you. Don't worry about it. Laura, thank you so much for coming in and dropping those links. I really appreciate it. Until next video, I love you guys. Thank you for coming in. You guys really make my day. I love you guys. Bye bye. Thank you so much.